2001, the Barber Dodge Pro Series continues to launch the careers of tomorrow's racing superstars, just as it's done for today's Champ Car veterans Kenny Brack and Brian Herta and Juan Montoya, who's made the move to Formula One. Now in its 16th year and newly recognized as the official entry-level professional race series of kart, the Barber Dodge Pro Series races your way next. ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, today presents Round 10 of the Barber Dodge Pro Series from Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Looking down high above, you can see we have perfect weather conditions. A great day for racing. Hello again, everybody. I'm Marty Reed. Alongside is Jeremy Dale. And this beautiful 4.04-mile layout is ready for some great action.
Well, this is a classic racetrack, and of course, this is one of only 2 tracks along with Lime Rock that the Pro Series has been to every year since 1986. So tremendous history for the Pro Series here at Road America.
Let's take a look at our Michelin Pole Award winner, Sepp Koster, 3rd time this year, 4th in his career, and rookie points leader, John Morley, lining up right alongside of him. And look at this field. Some key names to pick out. First off, Leonardo Maya. He is only in his 2nd race. And look at number 7 on the grid, our points leader.
Yes, Nicholas Rondet, winner of 3 rounds this year, starts 7th. And Ryan Hunter-Reay starts in 8th behind him. 22 cars will take the green here at Road America.
Yeah, in fact, 2 of those victories have come back-to-back. In fact, the last 2 for Nicholas Rondet. We're on board our first onboard camera, the WorldCom camera. Our pole sitter, Sepp Koster, 2 wins in 2001. He's 3rd in the points.
And Roger Yasukawa carries our Michelin onboard camera. He starts inside row number 2. He is 4th in points. He has finished in the top 10 in all 9 races thus far.
Ryan Hunter-Reay outside of row number 4 with our Briggs & Stratton onboard camera. I guarantee you he's going to go faster than your lawnmower.
Well, I guarantee you that. And Tim Traver, making his Barber Dodge debut, starts outside row number 11. He carries the Sachs onboard camera.
So as we get ready for the start of this race, let's take a look at the points coming into today's action, because Nicholas Rondet has an 18-point margin over Matt Plum, 25 over Sepp Koster, but there's a lot of guys still can play a key role here.
Well, remember, 22 points available for each race, so certainly any one of those drivers in the top 5 could win this championship. But just as big is the battle for the Barber Kart Rookie of the Year. Right now, led by John Morley, but only 7 points separate Morley, Sparafico, Akamoto, and Davey Cook.
And remember, $185,000 worth of racing bonuses comes your way with that Rookie of the Year honors. That's a 1 full season on the Pro Series. As we get ready to climb the hill and get the green flag here at Road America, you're on board with Sepp Koster. He's our pole sitter.
Roger Yasukawa directly behind. Of course, Morley on the outside. Look at this camera angle from Roger Yasukawa's car, tucked up right underneath the nose.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, quick little blip, trying to stay tight. Look how closely bunched this field is as Koster brings him slowly down, and he gets the green flag and gets a great jump.
And what a textbook start for Sepp Koster. Ryan Hunter-Reay struggling a little bit on the run up the hill. He moves to the right to protect the position. And you can see Yasukawa protecting from Plum. Morley getting hung out to dry on the outside of turn 1, so that's going to hurt John Morley.
Look at Sepp Koster. We go on board with Ryan Hunter-Reay. He's going to try and dive down underneath. 3 abreast in front of him. I don't know how everybody made it.
And look at Morley again, gets hung out on the outside there. Hunter-Reay has to lift on the exit, so that's not going to help him. Long run down this back straightaway into turn 5.
And there's your running order. Sepp Koster in front of Yasukawa, Plum, Rondet, and Cook. And look at the logs. Whoa, that's Dave Wyrenda spinning right out in front of traffic. 1, 2, 3 cars involved. It looks like Tim Traver, because I can see the onboard camera sticking up, and that is Jay Ritchie also involved.
So it looks like the front wing on Ritchie's car is gone. It looks like Traver may have clipped that front wing, and Dave Waringa was off into the wall. So Koster continues to lead, but we don't know what the fate of Dave Waringa's car is.
Yeah, he has no idea what happened at the back of this pack. Koster, Yasukawa, and Plum running 1, 2, 3.
And look at the pressure there from Matt Plum on Roger Yasukawa. Long run downhill through the carousel. And then this short straightaway, 5th gear, flat out through the kink here, about 130 miles an hour.
Now remember, that man in second place, Roger Yasukawa, has finished in the top 10 in every race this year, but he has yet to crack through and get his first win of 2001. Sepp Koster, well, he has won a couple of times this year.
Canada corner, and then the run uphill through turn 13 under the Billy Mitchell Bridge. Very quick there, and then up to the last corner, turn 14.
And the word is there will be a yellow flag at that start-finish line as they have got some debris out on the racetrack. Remember, Road America is 4 miles long, so you can go a long way before you end up having to come back to the point of an incident. And here they come back to the start-finish line. The yellow flag is out, and everyone will slow down as we will try and clean up the Dave Waringa spin that collected Tim Traver and Jay Ritchie.
Unfortunately, we were not able to see, here's a replay, we were not able to see what triggered that spin. We certainly saw the aftermath, which was Traver cutting across the bow of Jay Ritchie. Now, this is later on in that same lap. Look at, that's Tim Traver and Jay Ritchie again, and that's Tim Traver going out of the race, his first lap of his first Barber Dodge race. Here it is.
Makes a bold move. Oh, and he doesn't realize Ritchie's coming over. Ritchie doesn't realize he's coming underneath him, and between the two of them, it's Traver who loses.
So Koster continues to lead under yellow as Jay Ritchie has gone to the pits to get his front wings replaced. We'll be back.
Hey, if you're on the internet and you want to find out what's going on, the latest news and notes from the world of motorsports, all you have to do is dial up rpm.espn.com. And we can plug into the CART FedEx Championship Series, in which our Barber Dodge Pro Series is running in conjunction with today at Road America. It's round number 10, and we are under yellow as a result of the 3-car incident just a few laps ago, but the pace car is now pulling into pit lane, and our race leader is up to speed, and here comes Sepp Koster on the restart.
And we should let everyone know that Dave Waringa has retired from that incident, and we saw from the onboard camera Tim Traver also out of the race. So we've lost 2 here, and Roger Yasukawa locks up that right front into turn 1. Cook around the outside of Brewers, but he runs off.
Cook takes a couple of wheels up. There you see him in the back part of your screen in the white car right there coming through the corner.
And I just saw contact between Yasukawa and Matt Plum. It looked like the left front wing on Matt Plum's car got clipped in that braking zone down to turn 3.
Well, and there is Matt Plum on the right side of your screen, and you're absolutely right, Jeremy. The left front wing is askew.
That is going to be devastating for Matt Plum. It already is. He's already lost 1 position, and he may lose another to Davey Cook.
That's Cook on the outside in the Cody car, going off with all 4 wheels. Ryan Hunter-Reay in 8th place.
Ryan Hunter-Reay very aggressive coming up the hill. That's Morley on his inside. So Cook tries to play hardball around the outside at 6 as well, and he's off the road.
Boy, Cook has had 3 excursions so far where he's put at least 2 wheels off, and sometimes 4. He's lucky that he hasn't gone around. Look at this, a diving pass on the inside, and you can see all kinds of problems for Matt Plum. He gets back around Brewers, but it's only momentarily because he has got big problems with that left front wing. And remember, Matt Plum is 2nd in the championship points chase.
So Matt Plum in that Premier Nutrition Reynard, you can see how much ground he loses through that long carousel because he's lost all of his aerodynamic balance in that car, and now he'll lose more through the kink and down this back straightaway. As a matter of fact, he goes off.
2 wheels off, and quickly Ryan Hunter-Reay scoots around. In fact, about 3-4 cars are going around, and Matt Plum is going to have to pit because on a 4-mile layout, he's just going to be eaten alive.
And look at this, Davey Cook is back in the thick of it. He's gotten back around Hunter Ray. He's got back around Morley. He's up to 5th. And he was the one that really made hay from that big checkup in the kink. He was able to run flat through the kink and catch and pass these guys.
Now remember, he lost a lot of ground in the rookie chase, and there is Matt Plum pulling off and heading into the pits. So the man who's second in the points behind Nicholas Rondet is in pit lane.
What a smart move by Matt Plum. He knows he's got a 4-mile racetrack. The lap here is more than 2 minutes. The Barber Dodge crew will get that front wing changed and he can get back out on the racetrack. If he gets a yellow, he'll be back in this race.
Absolutely, that's the biggest key. If he can pick up 1 yellow, he's right back into the thick of things because he won't be a lap down.
And Brewers in 4th leads this whole crew down into turn 3. So important to get a good, clean run out of turn 3. There's A.J. Allmendinger on board with Koster.
The race leader, Sepp Koster, a 2-time winner this year, trying to make it 3. And right now, he sees a big opportunity because Nicholas Rondet, the winner the last 2 times out, is back behind him right now. We're heading to a commercial break, and you can see that Rondet is 2 spots back in 3rd, but Sepp Koster is the man up front. Back here at the Barber Dodge Pro Series, round number 10, we are under our second caution. A big break for Matt Plum. The reason, you see it, Tommy Fogarty in the sand trap, that left rear wheel gone.
And we understand there may have been some contact down in turn 8 with Sarasinski, but we didn't see anything on the video. So unfortunate for Tommy. Oh, Akihiro Okamoto clearly with some major mechanical problem on that car. You see the smoke, you see the flames. Very rare in Barber Dodge competition.
In fact, I can't remember the last time we've seen a problem like that erupt, because these are identically prepared Dodge Renards with Michelin tires, and you can see that Okamoto is climbing out. He was 3rd in the rookie points coming in. Now let's talk about the championship chase right now with Rondet, Plum, and Koster, and you can see how many points each has earned, how much prize money they've earned. And remember, there's $305,000 in career enhancement bonus to the Pro Series champion.
And a real opportunity for these 3 young drivers as we go on board with Roger Yasukawa. Sits 4th in points, 2nd on the road right now. That's Koster in front and Rondet behind. This is looking back from Koster's car.
Koster gets on the throttle before he comes up the hill and now is trying to break the draft and may have succeeded as the green flag flies. We're underway, and look at the run that Nicholas Rondet gets on 2nd place, Roger Yasukawa.
A lot of cars protecting that inside line down into turn 1, but there goes Rondet around the outside.
So Nicholas Rondet, the points leader, who had a disappointing qualifying session for him. He started back in 7th, has marched his way into 2nd.
Marty, as you mentioned, the big break on this yellow was for Matt Plum. Remember, he had to go in and get that wing changed. Look at Yasukawa trying to make a move on Rondet as they make the run from turn 3 all the way down the hill to turn 5.
And from outside, you can see that Yasukawa's on the outside trying to take 2nd spot. And here comes Rondet with the prime position. And whoa, that was close.
These guys are braking so late. Remember, the long straightaways here at Road America require that you run very little wing, very little downforce in the car. So it's all down to mechanical grip, and these guys are just so late on the brakes down there.
It's Koster, Rondet, Yasukawa, Mark Brewers, Davey Cook. That's your top 5, and you can see how close everybody is. Look a little bit further back. That's A.J. Allmendinger passing John Morley for 8th. Now remember, Morley's leading the rookie points chase, and A.J.'s only in his 2nd ever Barber Dodge Pro Series race.
A.J. certainly one of the promising young up-and-coming drivers, but we've got a bigger battle up front. Look at Mark Brewers now. He's closed up the gap to Yasukawa in 3rd.
That is one fast corner.
About 130 miles an hour through the kink, flat out in 5th gear. Now the run to Canada corner, another hard braking zone.
Nobody looking underneath, not close enough to make the move.
Now the climb up the hill here. Flat out under the bridge, up to turn 14, probably the most important corner on the racetrack because of this long uphill climb. There you see Brewers in the Sunoco. Reynard gets a little bit wide, and Cook now has closed up on Brewers.
And you can see as they get to the crest of the hill, there is Sepp Koster, all the way from Antwerp, Belgium. On board with Roger Yasukawa. He got a good run on Nicolas Rondet. He steps out to the left. Here we go. Rondet's defending again.
Whew, Yasukawa looked like he was riding a super bike there. Slides it into the corner, and again, that helps Brewers and Cook.
Yes, in fact, here comes Mark Brewers. Takes a look underneath. Can't get it done. We've got to take a commercial break, catch our breath a little bit. Sepp Koster looking for victory number 3 of 2001. Will he get it? Come back and find out. With Jeremy Dale, I'm Marty Reed. This is round 10 of the Barber Dodge Pro Series at Road America. And Davey Cook has now moved up to 4th place. During the commercial break, Mark Brewers went off course, dropped from 4th to 12th, and we hear from the pit lane, Jeremy, he may have a shifting problem.
And we don't know if that contributed to his off-road excursion, but look at Matt Plum has moved by Leonardo Maya up into 8th position. What a drive by Matt Plum.
Yeah, now remember, Matt started this race up near the front of this pack. In fact, lap 3, he was 3rd in the race. Remember, then he had his problem, goes to 20th, then thanks to the yellow, comes back. Lap 9, he's 16th. Lap 11, he's 13th. Now he's running in 8th. What an incredible comeback performance. Think about this. We're in round 10 of 12. Only 2 more races after this. If he doesn't make this kind of comeback, his championship hopes are all but done. What an incredible run. Meanwhile, look at this battle for second. Nicolas Rondet has the position, and Roger Yasukawa wants it.
So important to get a good run out of turn 3 right here. That long straightaway down to turn 5, all downhill. Big braking zone at the end. 1st gear corner, very, very slow. It's the best opportunity on this racetrack.
We talk about kahunas from time to time. This is where you find out who's got him, who's going to break last, and Yasukawa takes the position. Can he hold it?
What a great move by Roger Yasukawa, but Rondet plays it just the way he should. He lets Yasukawa go wide, comes back at him up the hill to 6. They run side by side through turn 6.
Incredible confidence in each other. These guys could have easily taken each other off course, and again, Yasukawa gets the position back.
What great racing, what tremendous respect these two guys are showing for each other, running side by side. Now that allowed Davey Cook to run right up on Rondet, and so Rondet's got a whole different set of problems now.
Yeah, you saw Nicolas come over at the last minute. He saw in his mirrors Davey Cook making a run. He shut the door, and now he's got a double-edged sword. He's trying to catch 2nd place, but he's also got to defend.
I think he's a little bit quicker than Cook, but the problem is they ran side by side, he and Yasukawa, for essentially 3 corners. That has allowed Cook to close up. And of course, Koster has gone away. There's Koster. Here's the battle for 2nd.
Sepp was that streak you saw. Then there's 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And look at this battle. Ryan Hunter-Reay, Christian Shimshak. Look at Plum up to 7th now. A.J. Allmendinger in a great run to 8th. And another rookie, Maya, in his 2nd race in 9th.
Big battle here for 5th with Ryan Hunter-Reay. We've already talked about how important this is for Matt Plum, but there is Christian Shimshak in the middle of that.
For Ryan Hunter-Reay, he can't afford to lose any more positions in the championship chase. White flag out for Sepp Koster. 1 more lap to go for his 3rd win of the season. Remember, Nicolas Rondet is ahead of Ryan Hunter-Reay, and Rondet in the points leader.
So 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Now Hunter-Reay up the inside defending on Shimshak, and he slides wide in turn 1.
And Christian Shimshak is going to go underneath, and look out, here comes Matt Plum as well. So Ryan Hunter-Reay loses 2 spots. Matt Plum continues this incredible march back from 20th.
Hunter-Reay with a bit of a run there out of turn 3. There's the battle for 2nd. And now this whole group coming down for 5th.
Looking for Ryan Hunter-Reay. He is trying to defend on the inside there. In fact, he's already been passed by A.J. Allmendinger and by Leonardo Maya. And that's John Morley trying to get by as well. So I don't know if Ryan is having some kind of problem or if his tires are away, but boy, he has just lost a ton of points in this last lap.
Well, he was 5th coming up under the white flag and has now dropped back to 9th.
That's Rafael Sparafico looking to go under Mark Brewers for 11th. Here comes Brewers right back.
Sparafico with a bit of a late move down there in turn 8, and Mark Brewers really asserts himself in the Sunoco machine as they run down into the carousel.
Meanwhile, there is Sepp Koster. He is in control, on his way to his 3rd win. There is the battle continuing for 2nd right now. Nobody able to really make a run on any of the others. That's Davey Cook 3rd in that freight train. But then here comes Christian Shimshak, Matt Plum, and A.J. Allmendinger. Meanwhile, let's go back to the Stora Drain Renard and our race leader, soon to be our 3rd-time winner. And this is really going to help Sepp Koster in the championship chase. It may, in fact, move him into 2nd place. We'll have to check the standings, and here come both arms raised as he crosses the finish line, takes the checkered flag, and our winner in round 10 is Sepp Koster from Antwerp, Belgium. 2nd place, Roger Yasukawa. Stay with us, we're coming back. Checking the final results here in round 10. Sepp Koster picks up the $13,000 first prize with Roger Yasukawa 2nd. Points leader Nicholas Ronde 3rd. Davey Cook's going to help himself in the rookie chase. And A.J. Allmendinger in 7th. He gets the Conseco Step Up Award winner. He started 19th, picked up the most spots, 12 of them, all the way to 7th place. Let's go to victory lane. Rick Radicek is caught up with Sepp Koster.
Sepp, an exciting day here at Road America. Your 3rd win of the year.
Absolutely awesome. This is really the biggest day of my life. I'm really back in contention for the championship. This is what I've been working for. I mean, we're going to go all the way and see if we can win this thing. This is absolutely great. I got to thank all my mechanics, especially Bill Henderson. I mean, all my crew has been absolutely awesome. They put this car together for me all the time after I beat it up every time I go on the track. So I'm so happy with this Skip Barber organization, all the guys, you, everybody in the management. Thanks a lot.
You had to survive some restarts, though.
Yeah, it was a little tricky, you know, with the drafting. I was a little nervous about the restarts, but I got them timed perfectly. And although we didn't really go for the all-out setup for the lap speed, more of, you know, getting safe in the draft, so a little lower downforce, I was able to pull a gap. I was pretty happy with those. So it's unfortunate when the yellows came in, but in the end it all came good. So I'm absolutely thrilled with this.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Well, let's take a look at the updated points chase, and you will see that Sepp Koster has indeed narrowed the gap. He has moved ahead of Matt Plum, 19 points back of Nicholas Ronde.
But boy, what a drive by Matt Plum. Ronde gets a point for fastest race lap here at Road America. And of course, this rookie points battle in Barber Dodge has only gotten tighter. John Morley still 7th overall, but continues to lead the rookie points. But look at Davey Cook, only 1 point back. Sparafico 7 points back. Akihira had that mechanical problem, but he's certainly not out of this rookie battle.
Yes, he and Dave Wairenga are a little bit further back now as we take a look ahead to round number 11 of the Barber Dodge Pro Series from Vancouver, British Columbia on ESPN2, September 28th at 5:30 Eastern Time. We hope that you'll be able to join us then. Before we say farewell, congratulations to Scott Bone, our Pie Technician of the Race Award winner. For Jeremy Dale, I'm Marty Reed. Thanks so much for joining us here on round 10 of the Barber Dodge Pro Series. We'll hope to see you again next time we go racing. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.